Welcome back, everyone. Today is the third video in this series on cash management. Today, we will explore a powerful tool for effective cash management, cash flow forecasting. Cash flow forecasting allows you to anticipate your business's future cash inflows and outflows, enabling you to plan ahead and make informed decisions. Now, if you're ready, let's begin. Cash flow forecasting involves projecting your business's expected cash inflows and outflows over a specific period of time. By estimating future cash flows, you can gain a clear picture of your business's cash position and identify potential cash shortages or surpluses. The purpose of cash flow forecasting is twofold. Firstly, it helps you anticipate and plan for future cash needs. By understanding when and how much cash your business will require, you can make arrangements to ensure that you have sufficient funds available. Secondly, cash flow forecasting assists in identifying potential cash flow issues in advance. It allows you to proactively take corrective measures to address cash shortfalls or adjust your operations to optimize cash utilization. Suppose you were using this cash projection worksheet, and these are your numbers. In weeks 5 and 6, it shows a negative cash balance. Since it is still a few weeks out, you would have time to take some corrective measures to ensure that you do not run out of cash. Let's break down the steps involved in creating a cash flow forecast. Start by identifying the various sources of cash inflows for your business. This may include sales revenue, accounts receivable collections, investments, or loans. Based on historical data, market trends, and future sales projections, estimate the expected cash inflows for each period of your forecast. Be realistic and consider factors that may impact your revenue. For example, in Iowa, an annual event that tends to lower restaurant sales is the Iowa State Fair. There are so many people attending the fair that most of the restaurants in the area are mostly empty. If you have a sports bar, you can expect to be busier during major events such as the Super Bowl, the NCAA football bowl games, or the World Series. Next, project your anticipated cash outflows. This includes expenses such as rent, utilities, payroll, inventory purchases, loan repayments, and other financial obligations. Keep in mind that some cash outflows will tend to go up and down with revenues. For example, if you have a restaurant with sales on the rise, you may need to spend more money to have more servers on staff to support the sales volume. Once you have estimated your cash inflows and outflows, analyze the projected cash position for each period, whether you anticipate cash shortages or surpluses, and identify potential areas of concern. Here is that cash forecast we discussed a few moments ago. There is a cash shortage starting in week 5. This is the sort of thing that you would want to know before it happens so that you can do something to avoid this situation. I have a few videos that go into more detail on forecasting, and I grouped some into a playlist. Feel free to check those out anytime. Cash flow forecasting offers several benefits for your business. It provides you with greater financial visibility and empowers you to make informed decisions. Let's explore some of the key benefits. Cash flow forecasting allows you to plan ahead and anticipate your business's cash needs. It gives you time to explore financing options, negotiate better terms with suppliers, or adjust your operations to maintain a healthy cash flow. By having a clear understanding of your expected cash inflows and outflows, you can actively manage your cash flow. This includes optimizing your working capital, implementing effective accounts receivable and payable practices, and controlling expenses. Cash flow forecasting helps you identify periods of cash surplus where you can invest in growth initiatives. It also enables you to plan for expansion, equipment purchases, or hiring new staff. By understanding when you will have excess cash available, you can plan to take overdraws without fear of causing financial distress to your business. To ensure your cash flow forecasts are accurate and reliable, here are some tips. Leverage historical financial data to inform your projections. Analyze past trends, seasonality, and any known factors that may impact your cash flow. Develop multiple scenarios for your cash flow forecast, considering optimistic, conservative, and realistic outcomes. This helps you prepare for different situations and make contingency plans. While most of us would love to be very optimistic, we also need to be aware of impact of missing our target numbers. For example, what if your sales targets for the next couple of weeks is off? Where will your cash land? Cash flow forecasting is not a one-time task. Review and update your forecasts regularly to reflect any changes in the market conditions, business operations, or financial circumstances. If your business level is pretty steady, you may need to do this only once per quarter. If it has a lot of volatility, you should look at it weekly or every other week. Once you have done it, it becomes pretty easy to update the figures for the next time to see where you are. Let's summarize the key points we've covered in the cash flow forecasting. Cash flow forecasting helps you anticipate future cash needs and identify potential issues in advance. This process involves estimating cash inflows and outflows over a specific period. Cash flow forecasting empowers you to proactively plan, manage your cash flow, and support business growth. Utilize historical data, consider multiple scenarios, and regularly review and update your cash flow forecast for accuracy. Now that you understand the importance and benefits of cash flow forecasting, we can move on to exploring strategies for managing accounts receivable and payable to optimize your cash flow. Cash flow forecasting is a powerful tool for effective cash management. By implementing this practice in your business, you can gain better control over your finances and make informed decisions to drive your business's success. Join me in the next video when we cover managing accounts receivable. See you then.